What is going on, fellow outlaws? Outlaw Gary here, and today we are talking about a very opinionated topic. Of course, my opinion on the current state of Red Dead Online and why I think Red Dead Online in its current form was a mistake for Rockstar release. Of course, leave your comments, opinions down below, as I love to see the feedback from you guys in the community, and we want to get that conversation going. It's a very healthy thing for us to address our concerns and speak about the things that we like and dislike and what we can look forward to in the future of Red Dead Online. One of the biggest things that we all fell in love with Red Dead Redemption 2 was how expansive this game is. Red Dead Redemption 2 is one of the most alive games we have ever seen in gaming. And personally, with the introduction of Red Dead Online, I think a lot of us went into Red Dead Online from Red Dead Redemption 2 story with extremely high expectations. And whenever in real life you have high expectations, you are setting yourself up for failure, because when you don't meet those expectations, things really fall short. Now, I'm sure many of you guys have experienced this type of dilemma in your daily lives as well, as this isn't a concept that should be new to anyone, because whenever you have a really high goal set or something that you're really looking forward to, an example, you hear great things about a movie and you see the reviews and they're like, the movie's amazing, best movie of the year, you have to go see it, and then you go see the movie and you're like, bro, this movie sucked. And many of the reasons why you may think the movie was great is because you had such high expectations for it to be the most amazing movie ever. And I think a lot of us went into Red Dead Redemption 2 expecting a amazing story game, and we got that. A lot of us had super high expectations in every way possible. I think Red Dead Redemption 2 hit the nail on the head, making a free roam game that really felt alive, and you had a direct impact on the outcome of Arthur Morgan's life. Comparative to Red Dead Online, you just don't get that. And I think the two are so polar opposites, it's weird. And that's why a lot of us have that frustration with the game, because I think all really had high expectations. And I could be very wrong. And in my personal opinion, in no way did Rockstar ever hype us up for Red Dead Online as much as they did for Red Dead Redemption 2 story. Does that make sense? Now, Red Dead Redemption 2 story mode was a very, very hyped and very, very story-driven game that every reviewer was talking about. Everybody was talking about it before the game released, and it was something that it was just a must-have, must-play game. And I don't know about you guys, but when I played the game, I was blown away even after reading other people's opinions about them. I was fortunate enough to get Red Dead Redemption 2 about 3 or 4 days early before the release date, and even me playing it, someone that had been super excited for the game and really, really just looking forward to it, I was still blown away by like the smallest little intricate details that we're still exploring today, so many months since the release date. So in the comment section, that's what I want you guys to do. I want you to let me know, am I completely off? Am I just like off the hinges right now? Am I completely just not even right? I think, of course, Red Dead Online has a lot to improve on. We can all agree that Red Dead Online is not at its final form. It's still developing and still growing as a game itself, and overall has a bit of distance to go. With future updates looking promising that Rockstar has told us about already, I think Red Dead Online can flourish into this magnificent, beautiful game that we all want it to be, but of course, it's just going to take some time. And all these things with time depend on you having faith and all of us sticking with this game that right now in its current form is not the most exciting game to log into every single day. Now, of course, there are some outliers within the community that absolutely love logging into Red Dead Online every single day and playing for 5 to 6 hours still till this day, just doing the large showdowns, hunting and fishing. And by all means, more power to you. I think that's awesome that you are able to find enjoyment in the game at its current state, because once they do add things, you're going to be hooked even more. Now, I think Red Dead Online at its core is right now primarily a hunting and fishing game. I know that sounds weird. It's like avoid the griefers, have fun hunting, and have fun fishing. And if you are into free roam, large series events, do those as well. A lot of it comes down to all of us leveling up and making money. The issue with these two factors is right now in its current form, there's not much for us to do with that said progress. Like there's not a lot for us to purchase or do with the large amounts of levels that we've accumulated already. So I guess so soon. If you look at the comparison to GTA 5 Online and Red Dead Redemption 2 or Red Dead Online, achieving level 200 like many of us have in Red Dead Online so early on in the game is crazy. Like it's not, that's a high level to achieve. Compared to the GTA 5 Online, I believe the average level is about 300, and that game has been out forever. Now there are some very, very high level people in GTA 5 Online, but think about it. You know, we're already only a few months in, like a handful of months into Red Dead Online being out, and many of us have leveled up super quickly. So that begs the question, in future updates, how are they gonna scale all the new releases that they release that require levels? So there's a big possibility, I think, later down the line, they're gonna have some level adjustments and economy adjustments to help fix the current state to move into the next state of Red Dead Online. There's a thing in my head that I'm thinking, like, the further we get into Red Dead Online and the longer they take to release big updates, the more and more reason Rockstar may have to wipe the current Red Dead Online beta. Of course, they have no plans right now, as they've said publicly, to wipe any player progress. I just think the further we get into Red Dead Online and the more that we play the game without any serious content that is driven either by story or missions, the more reason they have to make adjustments to levels or the way people progress in levels as the game progresses in its age and maturity. Rockstar has recently put out a newswire back on January 25th, so about 4 days ago, talking about that there's more to come. And these more to come issues includes lots of fixes, improvements based on player feedback, quality of life improvements that they detailed in their last status update, which includes the proximity-based player blips, the parlay changes, quicker access to feuding, and law and bounty improvements to discourage griefing. And all those things were said to be coming in the most recent future. Unfortunately, I believe those have been pushed back to much further than we expected. I think in the last video I had mentioned, like, in the next few months was the timeline. We're looking at 3 to 5 months till the beta ends. And I believe after the holidays, now into 2019, some things have definitely changed. As you guys may know, GTA 5 Online for a long time was rumored to be ending when Red Dead Online was coming out. For a long time, that was like the big worry amongst the GTA 5 community, like, oh my god, they're gonna put GTA 5 on the back burner and focus on Red Dead Online. Now, luckily enough for the GTA 5 community, that was not true, not even close to being true. GTA 5 Online revenue was in the upwards of like almost $900 million that strictly just came from digital revenue from GTA 5 Online. So since the release of GTA 5 Online, GTA 5 has netted $927 million from cash cards. Just think about that real quick, all right? A lot of you guys are against microtransactions. You guys don't like them. I mean, there is a percentage of people out there that enjoy microtransactions and make use of these I guess, options to further their game progress, to having a more enjoyable time than having to grind for the money. And either way, if you want to grind for the money or pay for the money, you will still get the same outcome. You will still have the same access to the same arsenal or weapons, vehicles, etc. in GTA 5 Online. Looking at Red Dead Online, as many of you guys know, Rockstar has a few babies, and GTA 5 is one of them. And of course, their other child, more so neglected child right now, is Red Dead Online, a brand new game that just recently came out and many of us have come to love. But as time has gone on, have found ourselves questioning whether or not this game is going to have the same dedication to it as GTA 5 Online has had. Now, I've said it many times and will continue to say it, that Rockstar has learned a lot from their experiences in GTA 5 Online and the development of Grand Theft Auto Online. It was a very rocky start for GTA Online, and we're seeing a similar pattern to Red Dead Online, but a little bit less buggy. We're seeing less glitches, less exploits, and of course, overall, less ways for players to cheat in Red Dead Online, which is great because it prevents us from having to worry so much on a wipe or a reset of any type. But moving forward to what we can look forward to, I think with the information that Rockstar has learned from GTA 5 Online and the longevity GTA Online has had, we can look forward to Red Dead Online one day becoming what GTA Online is today in terms of content and things that were added to GTA Online. I think as a whole, GTA Online is much easier for players to relate to and to have an enjoyable time with, because it's a city-based game. The thing with Western games like Red Dead Online and Red Dead Redemption 2 is that it's not popular. Like, there is not like a Western demographic of players out there that truly enjoy Western games. A lot of us came to Red Dead Redemption 2 because of prior experience with Red Dead Redemption 1, or because of Rockstar's name itself and their ability to put out quality single-player games. I think the future of Red Dead Online is bright. We just need to all come together and just hope for the best. I think that's all you can do. There's nothing you and I can really change. Complaining about it on a daily basis, writing mean tweets to Rockstar, leaving super angry messages in my comment section blaming me for lack of content, like those things aren't helping anybody. And I know for a fact Rockstar hears us and has seen the feedback of things that we want in the game. I truly do believe they're working on it. I don't have like an inside scoop of what they're doing. I don't work for Rockstar. I'm just a YouTuber that truly enjoys their game just like you guys, but I just have a larger voice. But as a community, all of us have a very large voice. And I think as long as all of us stay very, very focused and excited for the future, and even if you take a break from Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online, I will continue to keep you guys updated on anything that Rockstar puts out, mentions, tweets, Instagram posts, all that here on the channel. And I'm going to continue posting Red Dead only on this channel. Like, I have no other desires to do any other content on Outlaw Gary. Outlaw Gary was specifically designed to be a Red Dead Redemption 2 channel, and I am super happy with the things I've accomplished in these last few months. Again, started the channel October 4th. It's now January 29th, and look how far we've come, dudes. Over 10 million views a month, over 280,000 subscribers. Like, the things that I've accomplished on this channel are thanks to you guys and the amazing community that we've built over time. So I want to thank you guys so much for all the continued support and love. And I'm going to keep showing you guys all the love as much as I can with community-based events and just keeping the game alive any way I possibly can by hosting events and making the game fun for you guys to not only watch, but to be a part of as well. Of course, if you guys do not follow me on social media, that's the best way to interact with me and be a part of the community: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Discord. All links we found in the description. And I want to thank you guys so much for all the continuous love, support, and unconditional amounts of feedback and love you guys have given me. And with all that said and out of the way, thank you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow, later on today, with a brand new video.